Come on out here, poor guy. Okay. All right, first of all, like we were saying before, yeah, I mean, if you're a real Juji Gatame specialist, any number of us here are, and that's good, this might be your first go-to move, but the higher percentage move, which we're going to work on a little later, are the bent arm locks from this position. But right now, we're keying in on the Juji. Here's a really nice one that we like. It's a variation of the very basic way we just showed. Okay, it's more of a rolling thing. Derrick, why don't you talk, because in an MMA situation, there may be reaching and striking, so right. Let him go with this.
So, especially in an MMA situation, I get into this position a whole bunch. It's actually happened in every one of my fights so far. One of them, the second one, it was right at the end of I think it was the first round, and I had the guy flipped over for it, stretched out, ding, ding, round's over. But point being, happens in training, happens in competition a lot. So you just have to get used to recognizing the situation. So it doesn't matter if, again, it's MMA and he's getting his hands up to stop the strikes, or if this is more of a no-gi situation and I'm down here digging for it, right? And usually in the no-gi situation, we're trying to go for a bent arm lock. He brings it back in to try and defend that, and then now I know I've got bent arm lock. Either way, doesn't really matter, okay? I'm gonna come through and hook on the direction that I want to go into. So if I'm gonna roll him that way, I got this hand comes in, and I'm gonna post here, okay? And eventually, I won't even worry about that. I'll just post on my forehead. But when you're starting to do this, it's important to get that post hand so that you feel stable. If you don't feel stable, don't do the move, okay? So post hand right there. Pop that in, okay? Move your post forward, bring this forward, and then as I come down, okay, flip him over.
And if he doesn't flip over, you've got him stretched out with the belly down Juji.
Yeah, that's almost better if he doesn't cooperate with you. Okay, so if I'm here, okay, got that post, okay, same setup that we had before, right? The only difference is instead of starting to set up to go back, I'm going to set up and just go forward that way, okay? Post, catch my foot behind his back, and if he doesn't, when I come forward, if he's not flipping over for me, I hit my hip, catch, and finish that way.
And some guys won't roll. It might be the mat surface, you know, who knows what it might be if they just don't roll. That's okay, because that's a really strong application of that arm.
Even if he's completely flat on his stomach, so if we're here, I go through to get this. Okay? Go ahead and flip now. Okay, he's flat. You can still catch this pretty easy. Now, if he's a real fish, it becomes even easier. If he's trying to push his hands up this way and bridge, see, he wants to go that way, catch, catch, right there.
Let's look at some body mechanics too. And you guys who are Ronda Rousey fans, and I hope you all are, when he turns, Julius, aim your head, because we're going to key in on Derrick's instep on the back of Aric's head. Right. Yeah, come on over here so you can key. Now watch when he's doing this. Now watch when he comes over. Look at that right foot, the top of his right foot. See there? He's trapping everything. The poor guy on the bottom is stuck. Now, it doesn't look, people who don't know much about grappling think, well, he's not stuck. Yes, he is, actually, because you've really trapped him well with that foot. That's really important, okay? Now when he goes in and completes the move, that helps him also turn, to take a roll through it so you don't get hurt. Yeah. Roll right over. That helps him turn. Or it helps him bridge, you know, push off the back of that head as he turns and gets a really nasty, you know, crossbody arm like Juji Gatame from here. So watch, just do it, you know, don't roll this time, Aric. You know, all right. So watch, see how he's pushing here? He's really pushing down here, and he's trapping here. His legs are totally trapping the guy, the body and the head. And now all I have to do is arch and stretch, and he's got that's a nasty arm lock. That's really important, this point here. Again, like the basketball coach who had nothing to do with jiu-jitsu, John Wooden, said, little things make big things happen. This is a little point of the move, but it really creates a world of hurt for the guy on the bottom. And that's what we want to do. Those little things really help you win these fights. Okay?
And the other thing to remember too is I'm still round. My body's still in a rounded shape, right?
Yeah.
That allows me to bridge all the way up and use my hips and use my feet to finish. If I do this and I'm straight, even if my feet are correct, if I'm no longer rounded, okay, see how much harder it is to finish? I have to do a lot more arm manipulation to get there. So make sure, as in all things, ground related at least, when we're on the ground, we try and stay round, okay? That allows me to get way more movement into it.
Guys, those of you who have trained here at Welcome Mat for anything, you know that's one of our foremost rules. Stay round on the ground. You know, the rounder you are, it's not a linear sport we're doing or a linear fighting style. You stay round, and that proves why it's so important. Okay, you want to give that a try? Let's see it one more time, then let you guys practice. And bottom guy, for the sake of your safety, roll with it because it's a hard, your face is going to get scraped if you don't do it too much, so it's a nasty move for the bottom guy. Rolls him over, kicks over quickly. And Denver, see how you kick over the leg very quickly? You want to trap him so his head doesn't get away. It's trapping that head.
Yep.